Hey guys. Alright. Well, today's video is I had a vape mail thingy and the video didn't. Anyway. You know how it goes in the world of Tom. I would like to show you this e-liquid. I don't have the flavor profile card down here, so I will put all the flavor information in on the little video screen as it flies by, and then you can see it. That's about the best I can do for you. Okay. This is Exalted Vapors. I know, I spun that completely backwards. Excuse me, I am dyslexic. There you go, I'll get a little closer for you. Exalted Vapors. Kingslayer. I love the design of these bottles. I really do. They're nice, they're clean. So this is Kingslayer. It's got 8 mils a nick. Do we got anything on the side of it? It's got your regular warning labels. Don't sell to anyone under 18 or older. Purchase 21 in some states. Warning: this contains nicotine. Keep away from children. Ingredients: USVG, natural and artificial flavors, and engineered for vaping. And it's got USA liquid nicotine. Now, I found Exalted Vapors on Instagram. I sent them a message asking if I could actually do a review on their juice, and these guys are awesome guys. Like severely awesome. I'm gonna try to see if I can save some of the footage of the vape mail thing. But I've had this for about 3 weeks now. I was letting it steep. I messaged them, and I was talking to a guy, and we were talking back and forth for about a week, and I asked him if they had any stores in New Hampshire that sold their e-liquid, and he said no, they don't, and I could order some from there. And I'm like, well, I don't have a credit card. Is there any way we can work something where I could like send you a money order? I mean, I don't care, I'll send you a money order. Here you go, buddy. And we were going to do that. Then he said, well, why don't you go just get one of those prepaid visas? And I said, oh, I could do that. And he told me to go to 7-Eleven. I told him we're like 40 minutes away from the closest 7-Eleven. I'm like, I get where you're going with it though. So, but yeah, we were talking back and forth. The guy was awesome. He really was. Customer service was right there. I can't say anything bad about him. I really can't. And actually, they ended up sponsoring me on Instagram. Thank you guys. Thank you. So let's get into Kingslayer. Honestly, this Kingslayer is my favorite out of the 3. Which is weird because it's the one I really wanted to try. I like it, but this one's just like really good. It's supposed to be a cheese Danish, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's a cheese Danish. I don't remember if it's a no, it's not a strawberry cheesecake Danish. It's just a strawberry cheese. I mean, just a regular cheese Danish. It's really thick too, like really thick. It's not quite a max VG, but it's right up there. And the cloud production's insane. Oh yeah, so you guys know what we're vaping on and all that happy horse shit. We have the Tobacco 13 Heavens 9 Hells. On let's do I get that focus a little bit. Focus, you piece of shit. Twisted 24 gauge that I built at some point. I don't remember. a while back, and we're vaping it on the H Cigar VT200 at 60.8 watts. All right. Now the taste in this stuff, like I've noticed with a lot of like dripper fuels, because the Max VG, you don't get the flavor punch normally. Like, I mean, it's got good flavor. Like, my favorite ones, everybody knows, is like Vape My Day. And the non-dripper fuel has a lot better flavor because it's a lot more, it's water. Yeah, it's just how it works. So the flavor isn't like slam you. But it's nice, it's mild, and it's definitely for doing clouds. I mean, it's got zero throat hit. Oh, I won't say zero, maybe a little bit. So it's a nice mellow vape. I mean, there's nothing too overpowering about it. It's not sicky sweet. I flooded the shit out of that. My bad. Yeah, it's not sicky sweet. It's just like a nice mellow. You really taste like, it tastes like a really fresh baked. It tastes like a fresh baked Danish. It really does. Like, I really don't get it, like the cheese flavor off it, like the cream cheese flavor. I mean, it could be a little bit. But it tastes like the crust, like the crumbly crust on the cheese Danish. Get a little taste of that butter in it. And it's not strong. So it's really mellow. You just get on the exhale. You can really, that's when you really pick up on it. It's really good. It actually makes me kind of hungry. But yeah, it's a nice mellow vape. It smells really good when you're vaping it too. It smells like a Danish. It doesn't give you like that the candy taste in your mouth left over, or that like almost feels like you're sucking in juice even though you're not sucking in juice. It just leaves that like coating on your mouth. I did put a little more juice on this. We'll crank this thing up a little bit. I'm actually almost out of this. That's how much I liked it. I mean, there's like absolutely, you can't see through it, but that's sticking the dropper in. Not there's not much left. Tanks don't really like it. I think it's a little too thick. I mean, I put it in the TFV4, and I normally run that 80 watts, and that's right where I find the best flavor out of it. And I run this at 80 watts in it. Second or third hit, I'll start getting like a dry hit. So I mean, it's thick. Takes a little bit for it to soak in. On your dripper though, it's amazing. Okay, so we're at 60. So 2.5 build. Bring it up to about 116. Might need to open the airflow up on that one. I forgot I had it closed off. Oh yeah, and the flavor shines way more when you're up on higher wattage. I mean, fires up pretty quick. Actually, minus how warm it is, flavor's actually really good at that. Exalted Vapors. Check them out on Instagram. I'll put the link down in the hizzy. It might scroll across the screen. The information is either going to be up about there during the video to tell you what the flavor profile is, the VG, PG, MEG. The price, I believe they only come in 60 milliliter bottles. I'll put the link to their webpage so you can find them. It wasn't that expensive of a juice. I think it was, don't quote me, I'll have to go back on and look. I think it was like 27, 28 bucks, maybe 30 bucks for 60 mil. And I've had this, I don't know, about 3 weeks. I do have a little of this left, just not in this bottle. It's actually in a unicorn bottle, which I left upstairs. That one bottle's lasted me, mixed with other juices here and there, just about a month. I know about that's 80, not bad. So it does at 80. Oh yeah, you really get the fucking, you get the Danish on the exhale. I give it a thumbs up. I'll give it 2 thumbs up. For cloud production, it gets 2 thumbs up. Taste, I'll give it 1 thumb up, 1 thumb in the middle-ish. I know it's a max VG. For a max VG, I'll give it 2 thumbs up for taste. Personally, I'd like to see a little bit more flavor. I know that thins it down quite a bit, which wouldn't be too bad because I could actually run it in a tank pretty consistently. Just saying. But I know it's supposed to be a dripper fuel. You're supposed to use it in a dripper. It's not. It works. It was kind of weird. It worked in my temp control tanks way better than it did in the TFV4 in wattage mode. But again, the temp control tanks will regulate your temperature up and down and make it so you don't go over a certain amount, so you don't burn off all the crap in your cotton before you... It's more complicated than I am at the moment. So, yeah, I'll give it, for a max VG, or pretty close to a max VG, 2 thumbs up for flavor. Claw production, definitely 2 thumbs up. Price-wise, I gotta give you 2 thumbs up on the price. The price isn't bad. If you guys are really looking for something that has a shit ton of flavor to it, this might not be it. It does have good flavor. If you're getting into starting to blow some really big clouds and you're looking for a good juice to do it with, this stuff is awesome. I give it 2 thumbs up for that. Just because it doesn't have that throat punch. So you can actually take a nice deep deep hit on it and start working your way through it. And that it still has decent flavor afterwards, because higher wattage does have way better flavor. I like hot vapes apparently, so that could be me. That was a little even too hot for me, but the flavor was immense at that point. So I'd say go check out Exalted Vapors. If you love dripping, and you drip most of the time, and you don't really use a lot of sub-ohm tanks, or if you just want a nice sit in your house, relax after work, and just cloud the shit out of it, this is a good vape for it. Alright guys, I've rambled on enough, so I will put the information down in the description. I will have some information scroll across the screen at some point. Please like, subscribe, comment. I will also put up this information into the fucking thingy for the where you can find Exalted Vapors, where you can purchase Exalted Vapors. I mean, shipping was quick. Shipping was quick too.